Disaster has struck. No, you couldn't write it, could you?
No, these things happen. It even happens on TNT.
They do. So, where do we start? Picked up last night off Ryan. Well, actually, picked the phone up. Phone call. What are you doing? Now, mate. Can I watch a match at 8 o'clock? Alright, fancy going fishing? Looks like I'm going fishing. Quick jump in the garage, sort my gear out. And we're off to our first mark.
Went to Silith.
Chose Silith.
We're only going to fish for like an hour and a half before I got my head down, because my plan was just to go to Whitehaven. Nice bit of footage with the marina and stuff like that, an easy session. So we didn't plan on doing any recording at Silith. However, we got a couple of bites and there was no customers apart from weed.
A lot of weed. Then the plan was, did we take the next hour or so sorting out the van for sleep, or did we just make headway and head to Whitehaven and get our head down there in the car park and arise early and go and fish Whitehaven Pier? Well, that was the plan.
That's what we did do.
That's what we did do.
But
we woke up this morning at 7 o'clock with a car park full of anglers.
There's 2 club matches on the pier. They were like, let's make a couple of bacon butties or sandwiches or whatever you lads call them. We call them bacon sandwiches.
Bacon sarnies.
Bacon sarnies. And we thought, right, we better not fish the likes of St. Bees or anywhere else, because if there's a club match, there's a good chance there might be other anglers there. So we've decided to take the long jaunt to Balcarry. We're going to go fish Balcarry Point.
Yes, that's another 3 hours on top. I think we're getting there in 1 hour and 16 minutes. So we'll get there just before dinner time. Once again, hoping for a few thorn bites. The tides are a little bit too big. But you take the rough with the smoother here on TNTR, innit? So, on the fly. Yeah, so that's the plan.
So yes, after the long journey from Whitehaven, we eventually got to the car park at Balcarry, where we got all our gear together and took the long journey to the point. First cast, we've come to Balcarry Point.
Gotcha, eventually. Everything just went wrong today, absolutely everything. You couldn't rate it, honestly. From today's escapades in the car park to getting here and be like, oh, we'll literally have no stand for the GoPro. So the GoPro's carefully manoeuvred on the rocks. But it's working.
Footage isn't going to be the best today, just bear with it.
But we'll give you what we can. You're literally getting a bite on that right now.
I'm gonna try.
So yeah, everything's going to be handheld today. We've got no camera mounts. I've got one on my box, I think. But it's not a stiff breeze, is it? It's nice. It's a nice breeze.
Pushing the feed in, though, isn't it?
Easterly breeze, which is probably pushing the feed in, pushing everything in actually. So we're not getting big distances with the chucks, but I don't think we need them. Ryan's got a fish on there as we speak. So I'm going to love yous and leave yous, and we're going to attend to these rods and see what the crack is. If we get any fish, well, obviously, you know the crack, will bring you back, and we'll show you what we got. Ryan's busy playing with the drone, doing some drone footage. A little bit about Balcarry Point. It's quite a good quarry of fish coming up from here. The usual, the odd cod every now and then. We have some quite big conger. I'm sure the record, Ryan, is the record from here?
I think so.
Is there
Scottish record.
Scottish record conga from here. Hounds, I dare say the odd taupe in the summer. It's quite an easy mark to get to as well if you're not wanting to go to Balcarry flat rock. It's quite an accessible mark. It's not too hard to get to. We've put a little bit in here. Obviously the rest is for you to find. That'll keep us happy.
Loads of weed there, no?
There was at the top of the high tide. So fishing here on the, to be honest, I wouldn't really be fishing it in this size tides. They're quite big tides for here. Probably hence the lack of fish.
Flat rock was heaving, wasn't it?
Yeah. The car park was literally rammed. I think someone was pulling out as we came in. So that's how we got a spot, but I think it was about 4 or 5 cars turned away.
Yeah.
So it's been a busy day for a Sunday anyways. A lot of ramblers as well, dog walkers. We've seen an old gentleman coming off here. Or maybe he's at the ramp. He had two dabs, but he was going for a race. I spoke to 2 gentlemen on the bikes for about 10 minutes. They were, well, one of them was an avid fisherman. So sorry about the giant wasp. Sorry, it's a massive wasp. I thought there was another one over there. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna fire another bait. Or you do a bait up. I'll get Ryan to do a bait up video for you, or I'll do one.
Right, for today's session, I'm obviously opting for the dongle. It's just a small bar, silken tubing, and I've got a 6/0 Kentaro octopus hook from Seglo. A short pulley, and then obviously that clips down onto the splashdown. I'm using a 7-ounce lead because there's a lot of tide there. Again, prefer smaller tides, but had no option today. So, anyways, enough of that. I'm using mackerel and squid for this bait up. We do have bluey and what's the other one we got? Pilchards. I thought it was sardines. Pilchard.
I thought there was a packet next to you.
Is it? Oh, yeah, next to this one. So, that's a pilchard from our rigs and baits in Washington. So, when I do these, I marry up the bait to my bar that I'm using. So that's going to be the size of my bait. I'm not using huge baits, especially when there's not a lot of fish about. Because when they're not competing, they'll just sit there and peck at the bait like. So what I do is I'll cut that in half again. So I've got this. There were 2 baits like that, and there's my pro. I get the first one. Straight in like that. So the bar goes on I've got 2 little prongs coming off from it. I'll stick that into the bait. This is just my way of doing it. Other lads use braid and stuff like that. It's just what works for you, you know. It was a lad who showed me, Andy Rutherford. It's his method, like, and I like it. So, just wrap that up against there. But I've got a canny little tool here, which I'm going to be using in a second. Right, so that's on there like that. Now, do you know how you like this and you're buying it on and it can be awkward? Well, Danny has kindly give us a barbecue skew. Stick that in there like that, and that's it there. Holds your bait nicely like that.
I think you get them on eBay and
eBay?
packs of 5.
Packs of 5?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
put a bit tubing on the end and
That glows up as well, so you can't lose it.
He's got the glow up stuff. Show you the squid. You know, just got that. Use the bell of the squid I do. Just drop your skew. brilliant little tool, like. Tell you what it is, it's turned cold. Very cold. So, we skew like so. Wrapping it around my hands like that and putting the thread a few times through, causing like a little knot. Pull that out, voila. Then pull the skew out. Now I like to hook it through the squid because it's quite it's like obviously a bit tougher than the fish bait. It's nice, that squid. It is nice, isn't it? That's it there. Nice little deal. Now it's starting to really ebb hard there now. I think I've had a couple of bites, like, but nothing's come of it. There's been a lot of weed, so that's never helped. But I did get a couple of takes, didn't I, before? Yeah, I think you had one and all. Left and right. It is. It is. So yes, that's what I'm using anyways. Danny's using it, just a normal panel.
I'll show you mine there.
What? Is that yours here?
I use mine. So it's a 5/0 Kentaro short shank and a 5/0 Mutsu circle.
The big hooks, aren't they, for big fish?
Big
but
fish, yeah.
Normally the fish that come off here are a decent stamp, like.
Yeah.
They're not your usual 4 or 5 pound fish.
I'm looking for.
You're looking for a conger, you mean?
That last chance to loot.
So, yeah. My first cast had resulted in a missed bite, but we thought, yes, the fish are here, champion. But time flew by, the weed got worse with the tide pushing through. Every cast resulted in balls of weed. Could this day get any worse?
Right, progress report.
4 hours, nothing.
The sea's barren. That's it.
Could this be the first blank, like no fish at all on the video?
We're
on the
due
TNT?
one. We are due one.
Yeah, of course. Blank, you know how it is.
Why any human?
Exactly, aye. It doesn't matter how many times you get out, your arm's gonna blank.
But I think this shit hit the fan from the off.
I've brought my glove and now my glove's right-handed, not left-handed. There's loads of stuff went wrong. I did find a stand for my GoPro.
There was a bonus.
Which is a little bit of bonus, aye.
But no fish. I've resulted in putting out squid about this big. Big huge pulleys. Hoping for something that's swimming past. You're on a dongle still. Yeah.
I'm just keep firing out a dongle. So
that wind's now cutting across us, so
it's freezing.
It's freezing actually. It is cold. There's a nip in the air.
And it was -2 last night, so probably the same thing.
I haven't got a headlamp, so it's either make or break.
I've got a couple in the box, I think.
Have you?
We weren't planning on staying like obviously late.
No, it wasn't. It's a Sunday. Ryan's got work tomorrow, so it'll be a mad dash back, I think. It looks like the rain's coming over. Can you see it?
Oh, aye. Yeah.
It's
looking black. So looking bleak, very bleak. So
we'll apologise for the lack of fish.
Can't be helped, can it?
No, can it? We've tried. We've put everything out. We've changed destinations 3 times. But it's one of those. Would you rather be out fishing or would you rather be sat in the house?
Your wife whinging on it, eh?
Someone's wanting to slap around the lug.
I'd rather fish than eat them. But we're going to give it another. We're going to give it another hour. Just keep firing bait out. That's all you can do, innit? If the fish aren't, if they're not in front of you, you can't catch them. So normally this fish is on the ebb, so it hasn't. So
baits we use today are by Alright Rigs and Baits. We've used pilchard, mackerel, and some nice squid there. I think that's all I had, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There's no big bits. We didn't bring loads of bait because obviously we're only meant to be doing.
See, we're meant to be at Whitehaven, aren't we?
Yeah. There's 20 other odd anglers, maybe more. Decided we weren't fishing that, so a little change of plan, mix it up a bit.
Yeah.
But that's fishing, innit? It is what it is. Because if it wasn't, it wouldn't be. So it is what it is.
That's the Lake District over there. And the mountains. Snow on the top. They're Pennines. No, it's not Pennines, is it?
Big things with snow on.
Aye, big mountains.
Big mountains with snow on. That'll do me.
But we'll sharp let you know we're going to fish.
I hope we do. I literally got my fingers crossed, everything crossed. Yeah. But can I say it?
No. It's going to be a blank.
Could it be a blank?
Blankety blank checkbook.
Nice cup of coffee though.
Oh, Savoy's in the van. We'll have them on the video.
Yes. I'll put them on.
Better than any fish.
Definitely way. I don't know, like.
Oh, I don't know. I like a Savoy sandwich. So, anyways, we'll keep these updated.
Scott Brown did say he had a fetish with sausages.
He likes a Savoy.
Well, sorry. That was a disaster.
Absolute disaster the day. Is what it is. Best thing, Savoy sandwiches.
Yes, mate. Coffee, Savoy sandwiches, and liquid wounds and go home, I think.
Yep.
Nothing else to do, other than...
Cried. Nah, here's what it is.
To be honest, well, we're talking on the way over, we're expecting fish with the size of the tides, but we wanted to give you somewhere new. We also wanted to try it. It's early on in the season still for bags and bags of rays. I mean, they have been coming out on Flat Rock. We had the option to walk to Flat Rock, but
loads of people there.
And we wanted to fish down on the point. So yeah, unfortunately, it was a failure.
So it's my first blank. I hope you like it.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy the scenery because that's all there is.
But if you like it, subscribe. I've got fish on other episodes, so hopefully we'll do a few more here, actually catch some rays. We have been here. I've got a couple of videos there with a rays. Holly had a nice cod and all.
Yeah.
So we've got stuff in the pipeline.
But at the minute, enjoy the show of scenery and rod watching and bait ups. There's no fish, just let you know. That is a disclaimer, by the way, there's no fish. So yeah.
How not to do it.
Yeah, well, follow exactly what we done today to get no fish.
It is what it is.
Always check the tides for here. Drop net does come in handy quite on this mark. Saves you handballing fish up. You shouldn't really be doing it. Drop net. Drop net for Whitehaven, Silith, it'll always come in handy.
Yeah.
Pardon me. A waistling, a good set of scales. All handy things that you can use on
Decent disgorger, no?
Yeah, decent disgorger. T-bar, bait mate, do a really good one. There's a few out there. I like the one without the lining.
Yeah.
Just normal T-bar done and out.
Yeah.
But other than that, see you on the next video, I suppose.
Tight lines.